starting point for us, and the most important parts of it are related to the voting rights. Validity or not of the candidatures, etc. They can be amended dynamically throughout the General Assembly, and the only time they are really final is when the final CCC report is adopted. So therefore, we discussed with the CCC, they will not be adding their changes right now and delaying the plenary for you to adopt the report with those changes. It will only be reflecting the voting rights so that we can correctly have NMOs participating in this General Assembly meeting. I hope that explanation makes sense. Are there any questions from anyone about this in the room or online? No. Okay, so CCC, just let us know when you've sent the report. And as a side note, there would also need to be amendment to the motion itself, in addition to what that doesn't say just the August meeting, it says March meeting, but it also says the amended preliminary report or the latest version sent on the server, whatever you prefer. The CCC is saying that they sent the report. I'm not sure if the email needs to be approved.
They're on the server already.
Okay, then my email is not. Okay, I see it now. Okay, therefore we're getting back to our motion. So we've already heard from the proposer that they would not like to explain further. And now we're going to the seconders. Do we have a seconder for this motion? Okay, so for the raised flags in the room, if you can turn the flag, like I can't read the name, but if you can turn the flag, I can see it. GHMSA Estonia. Do we have any amendments? MSA EB.
Yes, and I'll be sending the text through our plenary team channels, and we would like to correct two things. So first, the motion would say to adopt the, and now added the word amended, preliminary report of the Constitution Credential Committee of the 73rd General Assembly, March, not August, meeting 2024. And now we are adding as shared on the NMO server on the 3rd of March, 2024.
Is this the correct amendment that you see on the screen?
Let me check. Yes.
Do you accept the amendment as proposers?
Yes, we do accept the amendment.
Does the seconder accept the amendment? You can, yep, you're raising the hand. Do we have any, therefore this amendment is incorporated, and this will be, we've updated a little bit the slides so that it's very clear for you what we're now going to be proceeding with. This is the latest version that we're gonna go with. Do we have any further amendments to this motion? No. Do we have a direct negative? There is someone all the way on the left. I can't really see the flag. Can you turn it towards the camera? Crumsy Croatia, I believe that is right. Yep. Okay. Therefore, first, do we have an alternative motion? No, I see no alternative motion. Therefore, we proceed to a vote. This is a
Regular motion would require a simple majority. I am opening the Nemo vote. 3, 2, 1.
Sania. Wait, we're stopping the
Yeah,
vote.
we need to stop the vote here.
Um,
Let me see what the vote is.
The reason is procedure related to the vote, that it needs to include the voters list from yesterday. So
Doing that.
to clarify, until we adopt the CCC report, we are not changing the voting rights, so they remain the same as yesterday, which was number 93.
The total number is 92, Nabosha.
Okay.
Okay, just give me a minute. Yeah, I am opening the vote. 3, 2, 1.
We have 40 votes, but if we can have more, that would be great as well. With this, we can proceed, but we're gonna wait for the number that was in the roll call, which was a bit higher.
48, I think. Waiting for 10 more seconds. Closing the vote. In favor, 39. Against 4. Abstain 2. Motion passes with the simple majority.
Thank you. Therefore, we have the CCC report adopted, and with this, we now have a change in voting rights, which will be 81 in total. And yep, we're gonna proceed with next point. So, from my understanding, there was supposed to be a speakers list as well. Yep, okay. IFMSA Spain, AMSA Austria, TO. I think Hong Kong also wanted to be on the speakers list. AX Catalonia. Yes, I said TO, VPM. Yeah. Okay, one question. So it's related to the overall presentations, right?
No.
Okay.
Can I go or wait?
Yes, let's go.
Okay, so according to the CCC report, there is an NMO who has voting rights, but it is wrong. It's IFMSA Brazil, so they shouldn't have voting rights. So we were wondering if we can reopen the agenda point and vote on another amended version of the CCC report. Procedural motion, yes.
What the first part of your point of information was? We couldn't hear you clearly.
So the thing is, according to the CCC report, the IFMSA Brazil has voting rights, and that's not right, according to the VPN report on associate members. So we are going to present a procedural motion to reopen the agenda point and, if possible, vote on an amended version of the CCC report.
All right, so the procedural motion is not going to be necessary due to the CCC report and CCC decisions are essentially fluid. You've now provided an intervention, and they're fluid in the sense of they don't require GA confirmation for them to be made all the time. You've now provided extra information for the CCC to be aware of and deal with the concept with the topic of voting rights of IFMSA Brazil, and they can do that without the need for us to reopen their report. So in case the IFMSA Brazil does not have voting rights by the end of this General Assembly, according to all the interpretations, the final report will state exactly as you said. Does that make sense? All clear? Perfect. CCC, while we work, you have a response already, or you need time?
Yes, thank you for raising the point. We will look at it immediately and check if that's also the case in Nemo vote and change it respectively. Or accordingly, sorry, wrong word. We will change it accordingly on Nemo vote. There you go.
Thank you. Ex-Catalan said did not want to be on the speakers list. AMSA Austria.
We were going to ask the same question.
To ask the same question. Perfect. So moving you, IFMSA TO.
All right. I would like to ask if there will be any other speaker list before we start with presentations, and it will be IFMSA B, if there won't be any other speakers list.
I mean, ideally, before we start with all the presentations, every statement related to a presentation would be nice to be had then, so we can just move on with presenters. But I can have you as last. AMSA Hong Kong, you can go.
Wait, so I can go now?
Yes, you go first.
Okay. Dear NMOs, this statement serves as CFMSA China and AMSA Hong Kong China Hong Kong's official stance on the application of GHMSA for membership to IFMSA. IFMSA bylaw 2.12 states that there can be only one associate member from one state, except if the state has multiple dependent territories as referred to in paragraph 2.31. IFMSA bylaw 2.31 states that a dependent territory does not possess full political independence or sovereignty as a sovereign state and is geographically placed separately from the state it belongs to. With reference to these bylaws, as of right now, Hong Kong is not as a dependent territory. However, if GHMMSA is adopted, there will be 2 associate members. Therefore, the term dependent territory will be applied to both Hong Kong and Macau in line with IFMSA bylaw 2.12 and 2.31. The term dependent territory is a vague and highly political sensitive term in the context of Hong Kong and Macau. Hong Kong is a special administrative region. However, the equivalence of the term special administrative region and dependent territory is ambiguous. It is crucial to recognize that assuming these terms are interchangeable can lead to potentially dangerous misunderstandings. AMSA Hong Kong sympathizes with the plight of medical students involved in GHMMSA, and we greatly value inclusivity and we wish for all medical students worldwide to be represented. However, we urge NMOs to carefully think about the approval of GHMMSA's application for the sake of political stability in Hong Kong, Macau, and mainland China. Hong Kong has just recovered from 2 decades of political unrest, and we do not wish to disrupt our newfound social stability. CFMSA China, of which we are an associate member of, shares this opinion with us. We urge all members to think carefully before voting to approve GHMMSA's application to join IFMSA as it has a potential to create severe political turbulence in both Hong Kong and mainland China, politically impacting the lives of medical students across the country. Further discussion, debate, and possible amendments to the bylaws involved and clarification of the language used within must be made before the ascension of GHMMSA can be considered. Thank you.
Thank you. IFMSA Teo.
It's not the IFMSA TO, it's the IFMSA BPM.
Okay.
Okay. During the NMOs, I would like to clarify the situation of the NMOs in Brazil according to the associate members voting rights review report that was shared on the 19th of February, the amended version the past week, and was developed with the help of the regional directors and the BPM international team. The report has 2 areas of comparison. First of all, the analysis and comparison of local committees and number of medical schools, and also the comparison of geographical areas represented by both NMOs. In the analysis of number of committees, the conclusion is that the associate member represents different universities than the full member of the FMSA. However, in the analysis of the geographical areas, the associate member represents geographical areas already represented by the full member of the FMSA, according to the analysis of the report mandated by the IFMSA Constitution and bylaws. Thank you.
Okay. Do we have any further inquiries and comments on all of this? No. Therefore, we're going to proceed with presentations.
Chairperson, I think that the camera is closed and you cannot see us. Is it right? Because we're raising our hand. No, you can. No, it's Pro Design. Sorry.
The camera is okay. The problem is my setup. Sorry. Go ahead.
All right. So we would wish to be in the speaker list after the VPM as EB.
Dear NMOs.
Yep.
Dear NMOs, we hope you are enjoying the GA and the crucial processes taking place. After more than 6 months, enthusiastic IFMSA members from around the world will have the extraordinary opportunity to present their candidatures before you in person or virtually and share with us their ideas and plans for the positions they have applied for or for upgrading their membership status. We want to remind you that this process is mentally and physically demanding as candidates strive to pursue their dreams and secure a once-in-a-lifetime chance to serve the Federation. Each of the candidates has dedicated their time, effort, and mindful consideration to prepare candidatures that reflect their aspirations and ideas, not only for their positions or NMO, but also for the entire federation through the multiple roles and responsibilities of the position of an IFMSA official. Therefore, we cannot stress enough the importance of displaying respectful behavior during all presentations. We kindly request your attentive silence, refraining from any inappropriate comments, facial expressions, or gestures. Your equal and encouraging applause for all candidates will manifest your respect, appreciation, and support. We extend our heartfelt congratulations to all candidates for their unwavering efforts and dedication to serve IFMSA, and we wish them the best of luck. Embrace this unique moment in your IFMSA journey and showcase your passion and ideas. It takes immense courage to develop and submit candidatures, and even more to present them to the General Assembly. We encourage you to make the most out of this opportunity. Once again, best wishes from the team of officials. We trust that you will do your best to contribute to the development of the Federation that we all genuinely love and care for. We hope this experience will be an opportunity for personal and professional growth for you and organizational growth for IFMSA. Thank you for your attention. IFMSA Executive Board.
Okay, with this, we don't conclude the speakers list. They have a hand raised in the front.
Tamia, IFMSA Quebec speaking. So as the CCC preliminary report has been adopted, I would like to know if we could actually give the people that have obtained voting rights, including associates, the time to have a tape on their flag so they can be adequately represented in the plenary. Thank you so much.
Thank you, IFMSA Quebec, for the intervention. I'm not sure that we have tape in the room or a black marker. We do? Okay. If you can do that, Maria, that would be fantastic.
Does anyone have a marker?
They said they do, I think, from the DO area.
Okay, great. You can come here with your voting cards and we will add the tape, okay?
Is everything fixed now? I believe so. CCC, can you confirm that everything is sorted? Okay, I'm getting information that we can go on. And with that, we go on with this. If you did not read the email yet, first we're gonna go with
I think, Nebosha, we'll have to confirm there has been like a motion submitted by LAMSIC Lebanon. If they still want to do it procedural motion in this plenary, or do they want to take it forward to the next plenary?
Okay, thanks for the point of order, basically. So, MSA Lebanon, do you want to proceed with your procedural motion now?
No, we can keep it for the next plenary. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we also have other motions. One from AMP Ecuador. Again, do they want to go today or do they want to go tomorrow? Are they fine with tomorrow? Do we have AMP Ecuador?
Yes, here in Ecuador, we can do actually before the candidatures.
So, do you mean today or do you want to do it tomorrow?
If the candidatures are today, because on the before the presentation of them.
Okay, so chairperson announced when we begin the plenary that candidatures, even if are deemed invalid currently, in order to save time and for accommodating time zones of every candidate to be presented, everyone is going to present irrespective if the candidature is valid or not valid, and all the motions to make the candidature valid can be done tomorrow. So would you still like to have the procedural motion today, or are you fine with it tomorrow?
In this case, tomorrow.
Okay, awesome. The next motion submission is from IFMSA Panama. It's also related to the candidature validity. Would you be fine if we continue with this procedural motion tomorrow?
Yeah, can I explain it?
Yeah, you can explain it.
Yeah, the motion was like to overrule the CCC decision about the validity of Angelo Moreno candidature in the point 3.80C, which says that a motivation letter, plan of action, and curriculum vitae according to the template sharing the call, proof of information provided in the CV. Basically, what I wanted to say with this is that his candidature was invalidated because of an extra page in it. So I send this motion joint with IMP Ecuador just to approve it.
Thank you so much, IFMSA Panama, for your explanation. As explained earlier, today we are going to allow all the presentations to happen, even if currently it is noted as invalid by the CCC report. And in order to ensure that people who are in Asia Pacific and GMT time zones, they get to present their candidature within the daytime, and we spend less time doing the procedural motions right now. Tomorrow, this procedural motion can go forward and can have the same effect. And would you be comfortable with shifting this procedural motion for tomorrow? IFMSA Panama, could you let us know?
I didn't, could you repeat the question, please? I didn't understand.
Yeah. So if we do this procedural motion tomorrow, it will
Yeah.
have the same effect, because today, by the interpretation of the chair, even if the candidate is currently written as invalid, we are going to allow the presentation to happen.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You can read it tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
I
Thank you
agree.
so much for your confirmation. Sorry.
Great. Thank you, Sania. And we had a point of information that was resolved. So now do we have any further interventions, or we can proceed? CCC?
Yes, hello, Paulina from the CCC again. This is just to update on the situation of IFMSA Brazil. We have taken the point of the VPN into consideration and have adapted the voting rights accordingly on NEMO votes. IFMSA Brazil does not have voting rights anymore. Perfect, thank you.
Thank you. As right now, we do not have currently any planned votes. If IFMSA Brazil has any questions for the CCC, I recommend to take them throughout the plenary, and we will not be pausing for this topic as it doesn't have an effect currently. Okay, now I'm going to move on with the presentations. We did a lottery today, and we're, as per the lottery and submitted presentations, first we're going with candidate organizations, and we're going with Guangdong, Hong Kong, Macau Medical Students Associations. Are you online in Zoom? If you are, please confirm. Or are the Asia Pacific, if you can confirm or say that they're not here?
I think they were here. It was GHMSA band.
We can see Ben's answer in the chat.
Yes, present. Okay, thank you. So we're gonna proceed with the presentation. 1 second. So I'm gonna shut down everything else in the meantime to ensure good quality of the stream and no problems with that. Okay, we're starting. No, we're not. There is no sound.
The Guangdong Hong Kong Macau Medical Student Association is an organization composed of medical students from Guangdong, Hong Kong, and Macau, established in the year 2022. Our organization aims to facilitate cross-regional exchange and collaboration among medical students while striving to enhance members' professional knowledge and skills to meet the evolving healthcare environment. Currently, our organization has grown into a continuously expanding organization with hundreds of members from different years and specialties. Our members come from various medical schools in Guangdong, Hong Kong, and Macau, covering fields such as clinical medicine, basic medicine, dentistry, nursing, and others. Every year, we organize a variety of activities to cater to the diverse needs and interests of our members, including but not limited to academic conferences and seminars. We would invite professional medical educators and industry experts to conduct academic lectures and seminars, introducing the latest medical research and technological developments. These activities aim to help members understand cutting-edge medical knowledge and broaden their professional horizons. We organize various skill training workshops, including clinical skills training, research methods, and medical writing to help members enhance their professional knowledge and skills to prepare for future medical practice. We also actively participate in various community service projects, including medical health checks, hygiene education campaigns, and medical volunteer services, contributing to social health and universe. Through these activities, we not only improve our own professional capabilities, but also give back to society and care for vulnerable groups. And we also organize various cultural exchange activities, including cultural festivals, sightseeing tours, and cultural exchange meetings to promote friendship and understanding among medical students from Guangdong, Hong Kong, and Macau. Through these activities, we deepen our understanding of different cultures and expand our social circles. In addition to the mentioned routine activities, we also hold various other types of events periodically, such as sports competitions, volunteer projects, and social gatherings to enrich members' learning and life experiences. We are committed to providing members with an open, diverse, and vibrant academic and social platform, allowing them to achieve comprehensive growth and development in their medical careers.
Right, so that was their presentation. The GHMSA, can you open your microphone to confirm that you're audible?
Hello?
Hello, yes, we can hear you. Do we have any questions for them? There are 5 minutes allocated for this. Any questions for them from the room? I see none. I also don't see any online. Just like another confirmation, there are no questions for them. Okay. Well, thank you for joining us very late. I know it's probably after midnight for you now. And with this, we conclude for your presentation. We're gonna proceed with the next one, which is MSA Pakistan.
And about the future of all the.
I'm gonna rewind. Okay, we're proceeding with the next presentation.
I don't have much knowledge of the history of mismanagement, don't much acquainted with the current status, don't certain about the future of all the involved. What I'm certain is that I'm
Nebo, if you're speaking, your mic is on mute.
Right, just 1 second to confirm that this was the start of it. Yep, that's it. Starting the sharing again.
I don't have much knowledge of the history of mismanagement, don't much acquainted with the current status, don't certain about the future of all the involved. What I'm certain is that I'm endorsing this NOC based solely on the dedication and fervor you guys are showing at the local level with your organization. Despite the multitude of challenges you guys faced in the recent months at the national level. But my hope is that you will remain steadfast and never falter in your commitment with the people involved, and this is the trust I place in you. Please don't betray it. These words were just spoken to me by my principal of the institute back in May 2023 when I sought MSAP, NOC, and sport letter from him. And so since then, these words resonated within my mind, basically driving my efforts to ensure the sustainability and accountability of MSA Pakistan, even after August meeting 2023. I not only pursued NGO status in Pakistan and NMO status in IFMSA, and today, as the president of MSA Pakistan, myself, Haram Altaf, and my friend Wadal's mascot, is basically not only here presenting the organization simply, but also the aspiration and dedication of 3,000 members who just want sustainability and accountability in the platform for the long-term impact. Not only at local level, at national level, but also at the international level. This is the primary reason why 12 local councils, which are permanent, and 5 temporary, and 1 coordinator institute, dissociate themselves from IFMSA Pakistan. Basically, the reason was that within very less time, by making the sustainability and accountability, we have reached till 12 to 31 LCs by January and 34 LCs till today. And this is all due to the spirit, enthusiasm, and courage, support to the organization from our members across all the 6 standing committees, from all the 6 regions of the country, particularly AJK. Basically, AJK is the criteria by which we are applying in as a second organization in IFMSA within the same country, along with different universities' criteria, which we are fulfilling with respect to our sister NMO. So basically, we have much dedicated, capacitated, and much hardworking executive body and a local president, which basically are so committed to MSA Pakistan in making commitments regarding collaborations and taking initiatives. Regarding the collaborations and initiatives, till date, we have conducted 125 of the total activities, out of which 67 are local activities, whereas 54 are basically national level activities. So with that, we have 5 international activities as well. The 5 international activities, including liberation breaking barriers with Palestine, beyond bars with Kurdistan, and beat the heat with UAE, love your heart with IFMSA Peru, and Harmony in Diversity is basically the initiative of MSA Pakistan conducted in collaboration with 5 NMOs, having speakers from 11 NMOs of IFMSA. So regarding the collaborations, we are committed to EM opportunities, MBOs, bootcamp at international level, whereas at local level, we have collaborations to sync VFAT, Al-Khidmat regarding Gaza Task Force, and Al-Khidmat and VFAT research insights, and most importantly, for long-lasting impact, Pakistan Psychiatry Society, and along with Red Crescent Society is under process, and the most important one which I'm mentioning here is the collaboration with WHO Pakistan, basically for the mega project of MSA Pakistan for the term 2023 to 2024. So these all initiatives are taken under the strategies of all the standing committees which we launched for 2024 to 2027. MSA Pakistan basically stands as the beacon of commitment and innovation, driven by the board of patron, basically belonging to different professions, ensuring effective governance and logistics supports. Our founding members are so much committed to having the financial and accountability stability with transparency, navigated just to establish MSAP as a role model organization in Pakistan with proper office in Lahore. Our long-term collaboration and strategic location in Lahore, along with complemented by so much active LCs in the major cities of Pakistan, having airport facilities nearby regarding the accessibility and rapid transportation, which are basically so much helpful regarding all the 6 regions of MSAP. With respect to our sister NMO, we boost a cadre of trainers and program coordinators, which were trained by IFMSA in earlier times. We boost a cadre of exchanges, active LCs as well within MSA Pakistan, having protocols argumented and capacities for impactful initiatives like SRT, March meeting, August meeting to conduct physically in LCs of MSA Pakistan, with having proper recognition as a patron-in-chief from the institution, our vice chancellors, our teachers. It is basically helpful in having no residential difficulties for members coming from abroad. Formal registration ensures the commitment to transparency and accountability to the organization. As a beacon of excellence within IFMSA global network, so reaching to end, I am basically ensuring to all my sister NMOs and all my dear friends at national and international level teams and officials. We as part of MSA Pakistan stand by IFMSA and IFMSA people through good and bad times, and I'm just sending good wishes and much love to all of you from MSA Pakistan. For any kind of query or question, you guys can feel free to reach me out or question me, whatever you find suitable. Thank you so much, and bye bye, everyone.
All right, I'm gonna stop screen sharing. Do we have any questions for them? I see a hand raised in the back. Could not see exactly who, but go to them. Before you ask your question, MSA Pakistan, are you here? You can unmute yourself.
Yes, I'm here.
Perfect. We're gonna take one by one the questions for you. So there are a total 5 minutes you have for answering this. So support's gonna be with me. I'm gonna tell you when you have 1 minute left for questions. So first the question from the room, then IFMSA Pakistan as the second one.
Yes, can I from MSA Pakistan is?
First the question from the room. Someone raised their flag. You had a question? Or did I misinterpret that? Okay, apparently that's not valid anymore. So IFMSA Pakistan, you can go.
Thank you. Ibrahim, IFMSA Pakistan, he, him. Our question is that in your application, you mentioned you're active in all 6 standing committees, 2 of which happen to be exchange-based standing committees. Since you are not a NMO in IFMSA, how are you active in those standing committees?
We active these LCs based on the national level, like we have the national inter-colleges LCs active basically. We asked our colleges that if we got the status of NMO, then we will go for inter-colleges, not just only inter-colleges exchanges, but also the international exchanges as well. The previous LCs which were active in IFMSA Pakistan, these LCs cooperated with us and mentioned us that if MSA Pakistan got the status of international level, then inter-colleges researches or exchanges will be converted to international level. Otherwise, you can continue it at a national level.
Okay. Do we have any other questions? See no questions in the room. How their VPN waving?
Yes. Angelo, IFMSA VPN. Haram, congrats for your candidature. I have a question about the relationship between medical students organization inside your country. As we know, there is another IFMSA member inside the state of Pakistan. So how do you envision the way forward to improve the relationship between medical students organizations in Pakistan, especially with the IFMSA member that we already have in Pakistan?
Before you answer that question,
I'm really happy to answer that question. Basically,
Can you wait 1 second? Because this is probably the first time I saw a TO member or like general team officials asking questions during candidatures. Can the CCC confirm that this is a possibility, please?
We would like to have a 3-minute break just to confirm.
Okay. Yes, after 15 GAs, anything can happen.
No, it's not issue. Thank you so much for questioning me. It's an honor to answer. So thing is that basically
MSA Pakistan, wait, we need to confirm that they can ask that question here publicly in the plenary session. I mean, they can always ask the question outside of this, but like trying to follow the procedures to confirm that this is within their rights as participant to ask the question, because they do not represent NMOs. Typically, it is other organizations asking questions during presentations. And the CCC, the team going over our procedures and confirming them, is taking 1 or 2 minutes to confirm that this is a possibility for them. If that's not a possibility, you will not be answering the question here. However, if you all want to use different methods for answering the question, yeah, you are allowed to do that. I guess I can also check the bios as well.
Yes, hello, this is Paulina from the CCC. This is an unusual question. We tried to look into it. We didn't find anything specifying anything in the bylaws in our quick 2-3 minute search, and we don't remember anything. And because nothing is speaking against it explicitly, we are going to allow this question.
Okay, thank you. MSA Pakistan, you can proceed with answering. Do you need your question repeated though? Or you're good?
No, actually, I got the question. So thing is that actually I love to answer this question. Basically, for any of the collaborations and any of the organizations to work with, we need the main thing, which is friendly relations and working environment. So MSA Pakistan has so much cooperative working environment, as it already worked in collaboration with multiple national
We're having difficulty hearing you.
along with that just need to have the courage, and we need to work them.
I think you need to pause the time. Sorry, your connection is getting disrupted. We are not able to hear you.
Am I
So,
audible now?
yeah, we can hear you now. Could you say a sentence and let us check again? Wait, it's showing that she has left the chat. Can returning officers confirm if MSA Pakistan is in the room?
They are not in the room.
Now she returned. Am I audible right now?
Can you say something now? To confirm you're audible?
Yes.
Unfortunately, your connection is breaking up.
I'm sorry, just having issues.
It is still breaking.
So now you are understanding.
Can you try again?
Actually, I would love to answer the question. Thing is that we need for any collaborations or any of the organization work, we should have proper quorum and we should have the material to propose. Basically, the proposals matter a lot. If we have anything to show them, like we have the data or activity we wanted to work with them, or we have the opportunities as well, we have the platform to give them to conduct or perform any activities. We have enthusiastic students to any of the organization who want to join them or collab with them or to link with them to gain the international or national opportunities. As I already mentioned that we have 14 of IFMSA trainers right now in MSAP. So these are basically the ones who motivate us, who inspires us to go on IFMSA journey, to learn and explore and advocate at the international level. So as per according to me, I am not only just the IFMSA now president, but I had very good relations with the IFMSA Pakistan people because I worked a lot in IFMSA Pakistan Standing Committee SCORA, and I have literally a lot of good friends in IFMSA as well right now. I'm having no personal issues with IFMSA Pakistan, even with IFMSA Pakistan president as well, or any of the executive body member. I love IFMSA Pakistan, but there were some reasons behind organizational work. These were the facts and bylaws which were like mismanagement. So regarding bylaws or regarding your friendly relations, these are two different things to go with. Regarding protocols, like to follow up the protocols and to work accordingly to the protocols, it is something different. IFMSA Pakistan remains always dear to me because I gave a lot to IFMSA Pakistan and I literally learned a lot from IFMSA Pakistan. But due to some ground reasons, wherever the whole mess or whole mismanagement started, these were the reasons why we got dissociated from IFMSA Pakistan. Yes?
You have 1 more minute.
Okay, so due to these reasons, people are so demotivated to work with IFMSA Pakistan. Even after AM, we shared the form that either you people go to IFMSA Pakistan or you wanted to start the organization at national level. So people of 50% of the LCs choose that we wanted to go as national organization or to reapply in IFMSA rather than going back to IFMSA Pakistan. So for IFMSA Pakistan relations in future, I'm more happy to collab with them, to work with them. If the people new coming years want to collab with us, we will never hesitate to work with them or to collab with them, ignoring the main grounds of the problems, because we were not in the problems, we were just working on like not personal basis.
Your 5 minutes for answering
Just collaborating with them. These people were offering opportunities and we will offer opportunities. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining us. We had some issues with your connection, So we're gonna ask the VPM to forward you the question and facilitate the sharing of the answer on the server, as I don't know if everybody was able to hear you, as your microphone was breaking up quite a bit. I personally could, but I'm aware that there are challenges for others because of different speakers, and the room has different sound quality. So thank you. And we're now
Thank you so much to answer these.
we're now going to proceed with the next ones, which are the presentations for upgrading membership. We start with Nox Vietnam. There's a point of information. NL?
Lord of IFMSA NL. I was wondering if you maybe could close the doors, not only out of respect for the people candidating, but also because it gets quite noisy and then it gets a little bit harder to hear everybody who is candidating.
Thank you, IFMSA. Please follow that suggestion by them. And also, if, well, as you can see, I'm not there to have the same sensory experiences as you. So if there are any problems in the room, please make sure that you have point of information as they did, so we can sort them out or approach some of the plenary team members that are there on the ground. Okay. 1 second. So we're going to start.
One is Julie, Nox Vietnam President and currently Nox Vietnam NROP. This is our presentation on Nox Vietnam upgrading to full membership, and I really hope you enjoy our presentation. So Nox Vietnam comes from, of course, Vietnam, a country in the Southeast Asia, and is a part of Asia Pacific region. Nox Vietnam is abbreviation for Network of Health Students in Vietnam, and we are the first pioneering organization led by Vietnamese health students. Our vision is to become the largest official network to provide opportunities for students to learn, experience, and gain social, cultural, and global health issues. So we build our activities on 3 main pillars. First is to form a national network connecting health students. Second is to promote the international engagement program. And last is to create environment to foster knowledge and develop skills. So you can see on the right is the list of our activities, and you can find more details in our application. So you might wonder, what is Nox Vietnam members look like? So the numbers have speaks for itself, but I want to emphasize on the environment that we are trying to create. So we try to create an environment that promotes diverse and equity, and the environment is we aim to is very woman-led, LGBTQI plus diverse, and we want to promote the underserved province to join with us through local chapter initiative. So this is some of the images on our national collaborations. We have successfully joined some national training programs, and in the last September, we have successfully organized our first ever National General Assembly. And next is our international collaborations. Of course, we've been joining Asia Pacific regional meetings since 2000 and 2022, and also joining IFMSA March meetings and General Assembly on August through online events. And of course, we really welcome medical students to come to Vietnam and through IFMSA connections. So our full membership motivation, of course, is to deepen the engagement with IFMSA and contribute to global healthcare by leverage IFMSA platform to expand impact beyond Vietnam and collaborate on international initiatives. And second, we want to enhance member development to share our best practice by collaborate with medical students and professionals worldwide, and to share best practices to address the global health challenges. And last, we want to contribute IFMSA core areas which is public health, human rights, and exchange, to make a positive impact on our national healthcare system by advocating for the rights of the marginalized populations. So if full membership is successfully upgraded, we want to develop more on the international collaboration activities by exchange and training programs, and invite IFMSA and other NMO leaders as trainers and guest speakers for our capacity buildings and training bootcamp. So we currently have partnership with UNICEF with the project Fix My Food, an initiative to mobilize support and action for a better food environment. And we also advocate for queer health by receiving funding from the IC institution and Time, which is a organization advocate for transgender people. And also we have a partner on medical education, which is PV and startup, with a goal to spread knowledge and serve the medical community. Futurist term, we successfully transform our sources of income to donations, funding programs, and additional contribution from our local committees, and which is through the form of member sponsorship to attend Nox event, or direct activities sponsorship, which is one of the school has done for our General Assembly. Through our 2nd years of activation, we have successfully secured the 2 years membership fee with IFMSA, and it is fixed on our annual budget on IFMSA. And of course, on the ongoing terms, it will be maintained by the executive board. So that is all for our presentation. And thank you for listening. Please send us questions through Q&A sessions or through emails.
Thank you for the presentation. I'm gonna stop sharing. Okay, do we have any questions for them, either from the room or online? They're currently present. Have one in front. I think that's Sisam, Italy, or I'm in France. Can see the color.
Elodie from I'm France speaking. Thank you for your presentation to begin with. On your candidature, we saw that we were currently ongoing the recruitment for most of the committee directors. How is the selection going on, and is it restraining you from conducting your activity for the moment?
Nox Vietnam, you have 3 minutes to answer the questions. I'll let you know when you have a minute left. You can start. I think I saw them in Zoom earlier.
Hello, this is Nox Vietnam. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you for your question. First of all, it is true that the standing committee directors at the time we apply for full membership is still ongoing for recruitment. However, we are currently have representative for our projects which has been implemented during my term, and they are ready to represent the standing committee for the upcoming GAs or meetings of IFMSA. So for our activities during NOS, we currently have 5 activities going on, and they are all ready to to enroll for IFMSA program on standing committees. So I can name them for you, although I don't have the presentation here, but I can name the projects for you. So first one is the project names Hi, It's Me, and it will be activated on Scora. So for Scora, we have 2 projects, which is Hi, It's Me, and which is a training program initiative to advocate for youth health, youth awareness on LGBTQI+ in the medical professions environment. And second, we have for Scora is Empower, which is also a project focused on co-creation and co-design methods on making a training program designed by health students on LGBTQI+ health and the rights fighting for LGBTQI+ rights. And second, for Standing Committee on Public Health, we have others, four projects, which includes Empower. Another one is Seeing Voices, which is also a national training program that promotes health students to increase community awareness on deaf people. And the second one is we will hold a national WHO simulation event. And actually, for 100% of our executive board committee have first complete the WHO training course on pre-training course on WHO simulation. And the third project for SCOF is Fix My Food, which is an initiative with UNICEF that has been stated in our presentation. It is on an initiative to improve the social awareness on nutrition. So, and we also want to activate the Standing Committee on Human Rights and Peace with the Seeing Voices project. So that is currently our five main.
3 minutes conclude. Barbados, you get 3 minutes for questions. Thank you for the answers and for joining us.
Thank you so much.
We are going to proceed with the next presentation. Nox Somalia. By the way, if at any point the presentation is not correct, please let me know right away and I'll restart it. Starting this one now.
Hello everyone, this is Osama Ali from NASA Somalia and the Animal President of NASA Somalia. This is our candidature of membership upgrade presentation. This is the geographical location of Somalia. Somalia is situated in the Horn of Africa, bordered by Ethiopia to the west, Djibouti to the northwest, and
Okay, so I'm told the sound is low. However, this is the maximum sound that I can provide myself from my computer. Now, is it possible for you to boost the sound in the plenary room? Just for this. And also for all the people online, kindly ask you to also increase your own volume so you can hear the presentation. A few of them have this lower sound by design. And we'll restart the presentation. Did you increase the volume? I'll try again.
Hello everyone, this is Osama Ali from.
Was it better? Or you need higher increase? Yes, I see someone wanting to speak.
Devotion?
Yes.
So the problem is the video itself. So what are we going to do is to increase the volume of the video. Then when it is going to be stopped, we're going to lower the volume, but give us like 30 seconds of buffer time after we finish the video, because if you speak with that volume, we are going to destroy Quito. Okay.
Okay, so I'll present and then I'll be muted until you intervene and tell me that the sound is okay. All right. So I'm gonna mute myself.
NASA Somalia and the Animal President of NASA Somalia. This is our candidature of membership upgrade presentation. Hello everyone, this is Osama Ali from NASA Somalia and the Animal President of NASA Somalia. This is our candidature of membership upgrade presentation. This is the geographical location of Somalia. Somalia is situated in the Horn of Africa, bordered by Ethiopia to the west, Djibouti to the northwest, and the Gulf of the Aden to the north, the Indian Ocean to the east, and the Kenyan to the southwest. The country provided the independent African nation since 1960. It has a population of 20 million. The national language is Somalia. The capital city of Mogadishu. This is the history of the NASA Somalia. NASA Somalia is a student-run non-profit organization representing Somali medical students. Founded in 2021, NASA Somalia has its committees and members from medical faculties in Somalia. It conducts medical students to international peers through being member of International Federation of Students Association IFMSA and having a strong partnership with the governmental health and organization and external partners. We have standing committees. NASA is working in the following standing committees. We have SCOFI, Standing Committee on Public Health, Standing Committee on Sexual Reproductive Health and Rights, including HIV, AIDS. We have decol education, and also we have human rights and peace. The structure of the NMO is we have an executive board, president, vice president, general secretary, director of activities and capacity building, director of public relations, communication, director of finance, director of membership. We have also national officers, national officer on public health, national officer on sexual and reproductive health in NORA, national officer on medical education NOMI, national officer on human rights and peace. NASA's activities, we have many activities based on each standing committees. The Standing Committee of Public Health working on public health related programs. The other standing committees are like that. We organize activities based on their importance to our members to fill the gaps and improve their capacity on the base and to train medical students to work in the community that surrounds us and endeavor to do things for the benefit and improvement of our fellow citizens. NASA Somalia have 11 local committees from medical faculties in the country. The vision of the NMO is there to create a world in which all medical students in Somalia unite for global health and are equipped to take on health leadership roles. This is also is our mission. The recent activities we had already is the antimicrobial resistance awareness and World Pneumonia Day. And on antimicrobial resistance awareness, we take part in a competition organized by the WHO IMRO. We were like winners of the track 2, which is like submission of the proposal. Why do we want to upgrade? Being a full member or members will have numerous opportunities of international representation, professional, academic and intercultural exchange to enhance the academic quality of our medical students in the field of research through IFMSA Research Exchange, to represent our medical students at international level, to participate in numerous IFMSA events such as the General Assemblies, regional meetings and also sub-regional trainings. NASA Somalia future plan is the future plan of the NASA Somalia include connecting the rest of other medical schools or universities to join our association and cooperate on projects to help the community, raising awareness of our society through public and outreach campaign, using the knowledge we have gained through our curriculum and working alongside IFMSA. the financial stability of the NMO. Financial stability is one of our NMO is one of the strengths we have, and we believe that we are capable of paying memberships fees, and we have an effective financial plan for membership fees. To ensure the sustainability of paying membership fee, our university will fully support for our annual members for annual member fee, and also our local membership fee will also be used for other business. This is our
Nebosha, sorry for taking the floor, but now you can speak.
Thank you, Tefo. I stopped the video because it went past the 5-minute mark. 5 minutes is the allowed time for presentations. All right, do we have, wait, first, are they present? Because I'm not sure that they were earlier. Are these, can you confirm if they're around? Or BPM? Okay, they're not around. So we will take the questions and send them to them so that they can reply, and we'll facilitate the process. Do we have any questions for them? I see IFMSA Spain.
Pedro, IFMSA speaking. In your regulations, there is a standing committee related to maternal and child health. However, it is not mentioned in your NMO development plan. Do you intend to include it within another standing committee? Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions? Thomas agrees.
We would like to ask what has changed through the year as a candidate member in their NMO.
Okay. Any other questions? I see no questions. We're going to proceed with the next presentation. There is only one left. I know it's lunchtime, but my proposal is that we finish this agenda point and then go for the break. IFMSA EB, Theo, is that okay with the agenda? There is only one membership presentation left, so we can conclude this agenda point, and then we break for lunch.
Hello, IFMSA VP on behalf of the EB. Yes, given that the break is 90 minutes long. So the presentation and then the break, yes.
Okay.
Hello, my name is Charlotte A. Young. I'm from the Liberia Medical Student Association. I'm written a presentation on behalf of MSA Liberia for membership upgrade at the March meeting 2024. The outline of the presentation will talk about Liberia, our culture and tourism, medical education in Liberia, our activities before getting the membership and after we became members, sustainability plans, and then you see our national team. So Liberia is the oldest country in West Africa, amongst other things. It was established on the land that was acquired for free slaves by the United States of America in 1821. Liberia has a vibrant culture and diverse heritage that reflects our history and influence of various ethnic groups, offering a history of enthusiastic and fascinating and unique experience. We have 16 major ethnic groups. Each of them have unique cultural differences. So from the pictures, we have an exciting culture that encourages diversity and inclusion. In Liberia, we have the Akili Mario Dogliati College of Medicine, that is the sole public medical institution in Liberia. It was founded in 1968 and is part of the University of Liberia. The Liberia Medical Student Association is the umbrella organization for all medical schools in Liberia. It was founded in 1973 by students of AM Douglas School of Medicine, Liberia's medical school. So our mission is to become the leading organization for medical students in Liberia by seeking opportunities for their growth and promote their welfare for expansion of medicine in Liberia. Before we apply for the Candidature membership in March meeting 2023, we have organized a series of events. So we have the Liberia Health Education and Research Conference. We had the Basic Life Support Training Program. In 2022, we participated in the 18th regional meeting for Africa that was held in Freetown, Sierra Leone, and was organized by Star Sierra Leone. So these are pictures that show us doing our Basic Life Support Training and the Liberia Health Education and Research Conference. So we also have a cross-section of photos from our participation in Freetown, Sierra Leone during the African Regional Meeting that was held by Star Sierra Leone. Now, the description of our development since we became Canadian member, we have full establishment of the 6 IFMSA standing committees within Liberia. So have mental health programs that we had on May 28, 2023. We had an IFMSA 101 webinar in July. We have breast cancer awareness week on October 27 with an in-person activity, and we had open space discussion for World Human Rights Day on December 20th. So here you see pictures from our activities. You see IFMSA 101, when we had the then Development Assistant for Africa, Daria Addison, doing a presentation. Then we had the mental health webinar where we had Namira as our guest and Dr. Moses. Here you can see the pictures. We also had pictures from our breast cancer awareness week, and you see our team posting after doing an awareness on breast cancer. We have pictures from the World Human Rights Day open space discussion that was done by Lemsa Scope, and we had Blessing as one of our presenters. So for our sustainability plan, for financial sustainability, we stood members due payment, active fundraising teams, grants, sponsorship, donations from programs, continuous capacity building programs, and being able to attend IFMSA functionaries. So we remain very open and committed to everything that can possibly ensure that we have an active membership in IFMSA. We would like to close with this quote that if your dreams don't scare you, they are not big enough. And this is a quote from one of our past presidents, Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. This is our national team for Liberia IFMSA. So thank you for having us.
Thank you. This is like 5 minutes that they had allocated. So that's why I stopped the presentation. And I think they are in the room. Liberia?
Yeah, on the Zoom.
Perfect, thank you. So do we have questions for them? You'll have 3 minutes to answer. Anne in France?
Elodie for Anne in France speaking. We have two questions for them. Should I ask them simultaneously, or should I wait for the first answer first?
Wait, before you go, are there any other NMOs that want to ask questions? I see no one in the room. I see no one on Zoom. So I'm gonna allow two questions from Anna and Franz. If they're related, just we can say both of them.
They're not related. So thank you for your presentation. If I understood well in your application, you mentioned that your regain of interest for the IFMSA was quite recent and that you've implemented the sixth committee into your structure just before March meeting 23. How is your NMO coping with this new structure, and do you have any visibility on potential developments?
You can answer. You have 3 minutes. Keep in mind there's going to be another question, so leave some time for.
Sorry, I didn't get the last part of the question. How is the NMO coping? But I didn't get the last part, please.
With this new structure, and do you have any visibility of development of the committee into your NMO?
All right, thank you. So we gained Canadian membership in March, but this is something that our NMO has been preparing for before March. So prior to that time, we had already started working with the standing committees, how best we could establish them. So the March meeting was just a stepping stone that motivated us more to have them more established. So with visibility about the committee, we've had activities for each of those committees. As you saw in the presentation, there was World Human Rights Day commemoration by SCOP. We had breast cancer awareness by SCORA. We had mental health awareness, which was done by other committees in collaboration, one with another. So yes, we are coping well with we didn't just start after March. We started before March, and then we just continue after March up to this point. Thank you.
Thank you for your answer. My second question is, you also mentioned that you wanted to nominate a VPE to engage more with external partners. We wanted to know if you had already some institutional recognition, either academic one, by your government, or by other associations.
Okay, thank you. So Liberia Medical Students Association, there's just one medical school in Liberia. That's so we not making engagement with other schools because there's just one medical school. So external engagements, the reason we want to have a VPE in our structure is just because we have external collaboration with IFMSA, with African medical students, and with other external organizations. So we think that having that office will help to fast track the things that we do as an institution. So engaging other medical schools is not an option because there's just one medical school in Liberia. I hope that answers your question.
Thank you. Are there any other questions? All right. Thank you, MSA Liberia. This concludes your presentation and the questions and answers part. And with that, we are done with all the presentations for applying for membership or for a change of status. And now we should be proceeding to a break for lunch. For how long? When are we supposed to be back? If I can get help from the TO.
Yes, the break would last for 2 hours.
Okay, so we are starting again at, what would that be? 2010 GMT, right? Yes. Please be back on time.